Sometimes what happen, we may be required to have like uh, we need one card, okay, where we will show the sales data, like we'll take a sales here, okay. Um yeah, it shows the like total sales it has been shown. But I just need this sales to be latest sales. I don't want this total sales. I just need a latest sales to be shown. So what to be done to show the latest sales? We need to create one variable. Okay, like select a new measure. I just name it as a yeah. Okay, name it as a latest sale. Okay, how can we calculate a latest sale? We may be using like calculate we can use, okay, sum of, okay, the sales column we need to select. You may think like this, right? So I just zoom out so that I can have the entire thing. Yeah, sales, okay. Then I will close the bracket, comma. I will filter for like what to be filtered. We may think that okay, we will filter Hmm, what we can filter? Yeah, date column to be filtered. So order date. Okay. You may say that order date equal to maximum order date. Right. So if I select a maximum order date from the order date, I'll get a expression so that it will complete. You may think like that, right? If I say like this, okay, latest date has been created by using this maximum date. We'll check, we'll create one card, we'll take a latest, this maximum latest set. That, okay, it's giving a latest set, right? For example, sometimes it may be like I just want to apply some filter, okay, like I use one slicer or it's already applied here. Like any of these slicer when I use, it also changing, right? Instead of showing that latest one, just keep changing, right? So it is not a required one, right? It's just I need to show the latest only here, okay. In case any filter applied, or it has to show the filter also. So how can we get that one latest sales? uh, Only we will get it. So what we have to do, instead of creating like this maximum sales of the order date, sales of the this one equal to maximum date, we'll create one variable. I'll use a shift enter. Okay, one variable we will create called as a max date. Okay, max date. How can we calculate that maximum date? I will say calculate maximum of date column, that is the order date to be calculated, means to be filtered. When to be filtered means for all selected sales data, for all the selected sales data. Okay, first I will create this one function that is called as a maximum date. Okay, then what I will do here, instead of filter, what I will do, I just use some more return. Okay, return, instead of using here the maximum date directly, I'll delete and I use that max date variable. Okay, max date variable, I'm just filtering that. Okay, and I calculate a sum of sales. We'll check now. I have been entered. I just minimize this function. Okay, still it is there. Okay, if I change, okay, it shows the blank. Now it is correct. Okay, when I apply the filter, according to filter, it is not changing, right? It is giving me the blank value. right? Only for the latest it will show correctly, but when I filter, according to filter, I need to get it. Okay, for example, if we filter drop down between the values, okay, some days between, okay, it is only year we have taken. Sorry, here what we have to take instead of year ID, we'll take a date. Okay, so when I filter the date, okay, it has to change according to that filtered date has to be taken place, right? So how to do that one right now? What we'll do, we'll just modify that once again, the latest date. Just maximize that formula. Okay, I'll create one more variable. We'll create a one more variable that is called as a latest sale, and say underscore sale is equal to, okay, we'll calculate what we'd like to calculate. We calculate this one, right? No need to write it once again. I just want to calculate this entire thing. Control X, Control V means the latest day sales to be calculated based on the maximum sales, and I need to apply the filter here. I apply the filter, okay, filter for the sale call data when this was the filter applied. Okay, so I have been applied one filter. Okay, when this filter is applied, okay, when this filter is applied, the entire data it will take. In that data, when this order date column equal to maximum date, that will be filtered, and for that it will calculate a total sales. Okay, then if I say return latest underscore sale, okay, enter, think it will work. Okay, now we will try to filter some date. Okay, still it is not been changing, right? It gives the blank when I take out the latest uh, table from the table. So what we have to do, again we have to change that one, latest sale. Just maximize it here button. I'll give one two more things. Okay, the latest sale I have created. Similarly, I say create default sale. Okay, for the selected filtered value, we need to have a default sale to be calculated. How to calculate a default sale? We need to use a calculate the sum of sales column, right? The sales to be calculated as a default sale. No need to apply any filter for that one. So default sale we have been calculated. By using the default sale, what actually I'm trying to do here, when we not filtered anything, it has to show the latest sale. When we filtered something, it has to show the default sale. For that, instead of using this, I use a if condition. If if I just want to check first, is it filtered or not? For checking that one, is we have is filtered. Okay, is filtered option. I use that is filtered. In case it is filtered, what to be filtered, I would like to check. I need to check the order date column, right? Order date, order date. Okay, I just check, is that order date is filtered? In case yes, if order date is filtered, then I would like to use a default sale, right? Otherwise, I would like to use that which one? Latest sale. Latest sale. close the bracket, just say enter. Hope it work. Yes, I just close that one. Now you can see when I filter, see according to filter it work fine, right? Both are showing same. Okay. When I have a latest date selected, okay, when I'm not filtered anything, it shows the latest one, right? Latest sale will select. When I filter something, it shows the actual sale happened in that particular time period. If I'm not applying any filter, it will show the only the latest one. So this function, the latest filter sale, this particular function we created in such a way that means one, we created that actual sales like default sales, and we used if condition in case something is filtered, then which one to be shown, if it is not, what to be shown. For that we created two things, like one is the default sale, the latest sale we calculated. For the filter data, right, for the filter data we need the maximum date, so we use this max date formula, okay, for all the without applying taking out all the filters. So we selected all the data, entire table is selected. In that we checked the maximum date. Okay, that maximum date will be feeded here to check, to filter that particular table. Okay, in that table we have been calculated a total. That total we will be using here when nothing is filtered. In case it is filtered, we use a default sale will be taken. So this way we can combine the formulas, one or more formulas, to get the required things for us. Okay, so these are the one of the classic example I have been given. How can we combine more formulas to get the things done?